Hello, I love you, you love me. So why don't you always watch Kids Golden Moments? Like my song? Well, I missed you. You see, it's always fun to be with children because it makes you younger. But before I continue, I want you to look at this. It's very important that you wear your nose mask. Schools have reopened and we want you alive. We want you to be strong, to study and become a great person in future. That is why you always have to wear your nose mask. Never forget it when you are going to school. And tell mommy and daddy to get you a little one, a small one, the one for your belt or your pockets, so that you always use it. And do it very well. Make sure that you do it so well that you are safe from COVID-19. I need you alive because I want all my children to live long, to become super great in future, isn't it? Yes. So it's always a golden moment. And today too, we have a special package for you. Last week was Valentine, Chocolates Day. And look at what we did. Beautiful. This is from Golden Voice Limited. And we shared it to over 300 children with chocolates and chocomilo. If you've not got yours and you want some, tell mommy to call and take a parcel with chocolates and beautiful things. Don't you like it? Awesome. And with that, we are still on our 1,000 gold pass. As you always know, we want to give out beautiful things, packages, books, the word of God, so many things to village children, rural children, and orphans. So this is a 1,000 gold pass. And it's proudly sponsored by Golden Pillars Foundation. This is a foundation where we seek to support rural schools and rural children to become great by giving them beautiful things, math sets, so many things, helping them to even finish their school buildings, everything we can do to make sure that the lives of children in the rural areas are great. So why don't you join us, okay, mommy and daddy, because it's a great seed soon. All right. So let's go into action. I am a CEO section, and today I'm going to do it with Auntie Winifred. We are going to do doodling. Doodling. Let's go over the board and do some doodling. Crazy, wonderful sketch out of our mind, out of creativity. Let's go have a good time. Wow!
Kids Golden Moments, hats, hands, and heels. Mommy, do you remember we've done doodling here before? Yes, it was just a free sketch hand something, and at the end it was very beautiful. So we want you to give us a gist about what doodling is.
Oh, Auntie Winifred, you know. All the kids know. Doodling is more of just sketching something out of your imagination. Free hand sketch, free hand. So it's last time we did something like this. We went like that. Yes, you know, and you can do anything. And just try to make it beautiful. This is just freehand, but you can do something a little more organized, like,
Wow.
you see, this is a little more organized. And if you have this kind of creativity, you can be a very good designer, a very good architect. Anything you do will be special and unique. So this is doodling. Okay, so Auntie Winifred, you also try some freehand lesson.
Okay.
Every child is a special child. Every child can do doodling. I think you should use a marker so you can see. Oh, it's beautiful. But use a marker.
Okay.
Or okay, use a crayon. I like this. Okay, use a crayon. And dipping it a little. Just do it. Wow. Dipping it a little for us to see. Ooh, wow. So Auntie Winifred, so with this, let's try and color. You color out just a few portions of it with different colors and see how it's going to look like. Okay. So kids, join us. You have your paper and your pen, your crayons, or anything that you can draw with, and join us. Let's do some good shading. As Uncle Bernard taught us. When you are shading a circular object, you shade it in a way that it will fill it up beautiful. Okay. So that's orange. That's orange. Beautiful. Let me also try mine. See, Auntie Winifred, do your thing. Okay. So this is doodling for you. We are trying to be imaginative out of nowhere. You just draw something freehand and try and color it beautifully. Okay. Kids Golden Moments is proudly sponsored by Divinely Redeeming. You see, today I'm wearing out. And we write the best citations, the best rhymes, the best books for children, okay? So let's go on to our doodling. How is it going?
It's going on.
And when you are drawing, don't use too many colors. When you use too many colors sometimes, the simpler, the better. So let me do some violet, and let's see, violet or purple or mauve. It's good to be creative. I like drawing a lot. I like creativity a lot. I really do. And every child is different. Some like math, some like science. Some too are creative. God has created every child differently and uniquely. So I am a chameleonic child, a chameleon child. I'm an artistic child. You know that. So I like to draw and to act and to sing and to dance. Auntie Winifred, what do you like doing?
I also love to dance.
Hey, Auntie Winifred, can you dance? I've never seen Auntie Winifred dancing.
I also love to dance. Yeah, yes. Yeah, for dancing, if you teach me, I'm very good at it.
So you see that we are doing well. So this is the free hand doodling. And this is a circular, like using circles. Auntie Winifred, let me try another circular doodling.
Okay.
So let's go like this. You also do your own thing. Just use circles to do any design out of your head. Any design. Okay. So I am doing something like this. So that is what I'm doing. Not even if I do something, let's see. Okay, so I just use circles to do something like this.
Okay.
Do something, hey, wow. So come something like this, and I'll do another circle like this, another circle like this, another circular thing like this, with one teeth like that. Hey, another circle like that, another circle like that. Who does this look like? So I'm people like, oh wow, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So today we have used circles to do it. Next time we'll show you how to use hearts. Okay, so with this you can color it different colors. And by the time you finish, it is beautiful. Okay, it's so beautiful, it's so beautiful. You see how I'm wearing my mask? I want you to be safe, so I'm wearing my mask to live long, to always do kids golden moment. Auntie Winifred's mask is, which color is your mask? Black. Okay, mine is light blue. Any color goes, but make sure it's clean and healthy. And when yours is dirty, the one that you can wash, please wash it very well. Hang it in the sun, so that the sun will kill all the germs, and you wear it to school. Okay. So ultimately, doodling is very important for every child, and even some of the grown-ups. When we go for meetings and we are tired or the meeting is not yet going, you see that most parents and grown-ups will be drawing. And by the time you realize you draw something you didn't know you can draw. So everyone has arts within them. I'm a CEO section, Auntie Winifred. Next week we are going to finish this, and next week we'll show it to them. Okay. All right. So kids golden moment.
Hats, hands, and heels.
Today I'm so excited because we have learned a lot, haven't we? It's the moral tips section. But before then, I want to still stress on the fact that always use your sanitizer. Even in classroom, after a few minutes or a change of lesson or something, use your sanitizer, okay, so that you are safe. Or when you go to the washroom or you go downstairs to do something, don't touch the staircase, the rail, don't touch it. Because as you climb and you touch it, your friend comes to touch it, you can transmit COVID. Be very, very careful. I need you alive. Your parents need you alive. Okay? So please be very careful. And as I said, we have beautiful paper bags here. For any occasion, mommy and daddy, you can contact us. This is for an anniversary. Beautiful. It went all the way to Volta region. Anywhere you are, we can get paper bags to you. And also citations, as Nora is holding. Beautiful citations. We did some for Valentine, some for awards, retirement, pension, people going on, what do you call it, pension? Yeah, we write beautiful citations, not just with our hands, but with our hearts. Ranti, moral tip for today. Auntie Ranti. No, I can pull this down, please. Okay.
So today's moral tip is A small leak will sink a great ship. A small leak will sink a great ship. And the definition is, beware of little bad behavior. They can ruin or destroy your life. Just like naughty Ranti, little lies, cheating or laziness can destroy the life of a child. So be careful with the little naughty things you do at home and school. The Titanic, a lovely great ship, sank into deep waters of the sea when a little hole created by a rock which caused water to enter this beautiful ship and caused it to perish. And the similar quote from a small leak can sink a great ship is, the little foxes spoil the vine. The little foxes spoil the vine.
Now what have you learned?
I've learned that we should be careful of the things we do, because the little things can destroy our life.
Please, can you speak a little louder?
I learned that we should watch what we do, because the little things we do might spoil our life.
So little things like
Stealing online.
stealing online. You think it's only stealing online?
Peer pressure, following bad friends. Not doing what you're supposed to do.
So are you also very careful? Because you can be a good girl, but the little thing you go and do which is not good, like the COVID. You can wear the mask everywhere, but the day you decide not to wear your mask, and maybe you are climbing the staircase and you touch the rail, or you take your friend's pen, the little mistake you made can make you get COVID, isn't it?
Yes.
So that is why you always have to wear your nose mask. Always take sanitizer. Parents, please help the children to get sanitizers. Wash your hands. Whenever you go out and come, first thing, go wash your hands. Or if you can't, even bath, okay, kids, so you are safe. Auntie, what else can you say?
I can say that if you are living a life and you always keep doing little things to cover up things you have done, one day to get bigger and bigger, and it can destroy your whole life.
Oh, all right. Thank you so much, Madam Nora. And thank you so much, Nora. Next week, we are going to have a good time with you when I am a CEO, or next 2 weeks. That is our international CEO for you. Nora, God bless you. Auntie, God bless you so much. You are wonderful children. I think we are done. Or is there anything you want to say again? The Valentine's Day, how was it?
It was
Yeah, you went somewhere. Where did you go?
I went to church.
You went to church. What did you do in church?
I went to celebrate Valentine's Day at church.
So what did you do?
There was a choreography, they did drama, then we sang, there was a speaking, and there was also food and drinks.
Food and drinks. You know, I didn't go with you.
I said we will go.
I said, I won't go. I want to didn't go.
Yes, that's true.
You are doing your homework.
Yeah.
A lot of homework. You like learning. That's great. That's great. So what did you learn? What one thing did you learn from the whole program?
They told us that we should watch ourselves, that we should not engage in bad youth relationships.
Bad youth relationship. You should watch yourself. Okay. And did you hear it?
Yes, I heard.
So we can liken it to what we just learned today. The little things that can destroy your life. Wow. Thank you so much, Nora. God bless you so much. So today we are done. Kids, read every day. Sanitize your hands. Be careful. Wear your nose mask. Everything I've said today and Auntie Winifred has said, Ranti and Nora have said. Take it to good heart and God will bless you. Until we meet you next time, remember, you are a special child. A special child. God created you specially. Live and become that great child God has purposed you to be. And you become very successful in future. From the Golden Pillars Foundation and Kids Golden Moment, what do we say? Hearts, hands, and heels. Bye-bye.
Kids Golden Moments, hands, and heels. So today on word formation, we are going to be using the word subject-verb agreement as we learned from when Uncle Sylvester was teaching us, aka Concord. So today they have 2 minutes each to find as many words as they can from the word subject-verb agreement. So your time starts now.
Yay! So the kids should join us. Okay?
Seconds more.
I can't see anything.
10 seconds more. Stop work.
Okay, so let's, wow. Oh, okay, that's it. Because today I can't see much, but at least I always say that the word you're forming is in the word. So there's subject, there's verb, there's agreement, there's agree. So I got 4 straight from there. Then green, we have green.
Yes, we have.
G-N, so green. But I like your reject. R-E-J. Wow. That is Uncle Sylvester for you. Yay. Then agree. Then read. I also had read.
We also had.
Then great.
Okay.
Great. I think there's a. Yes, so there's great and there's great. And there's C-A-T. Cat. There are so many words, but the longer the word, the more confusing you are. But I believe you did well, didn't you, children? Uncle Sylvester, you done well. And your handwriting is so beautiful. Let me hide my handwriting. Alright, so thank you so much. And next week, we'll see if you beat me. You're a great man. God bless you. Kids golden moment.
Hearts, hands, and heels.
Hi kids, good afternoon. Welcome to Kids Golden Moment. What do you have to say if I say Kids Golden Moment? We say heart, hands, and what? And heels. That's great. You remember a couple of weeks ago I tweeted subject-verb agreement, the strand on the board. Subject-verb agreement. Remember, I can also term it as concord. About a couple of weeks ago I wrote concord without subject-verb agreement. Today I'm writing subject-verb agreement, same topic. Subject-verb agreement. But also term it as concord. Good. Now we only considered only 2 rules. I did tell you that it has to do with rules. And we considered only 2 of them. Now the first rule was that anytime a singular subject is used, it must go with a singular verb. That a singular subject must be used with a singular verb. And the second rule was that a plural verb must always be used with plural subject. Good. So for instance, a subject can either be in the form of a pronoun or a noun. So you must take note of that. So let me give you this example. Yao. Is. Why did I use is? Because Yao is a name which represents a singular person, just one person. So the subject is singular. Once it's singular, it must be used with a singular verb. Yao is. Good. Now, if I change the subject from singular to plural and I make it Yao, and Ama, this time the subject is a compound one. And anytime a compound subject is used, it must go with a plural verb. So Yao and Ama are. That is the reason why the is that was used in the first sentence was changed to are, because this time you are using a compound subject. So these were the 2 rules that we learned about a couple of weeks ago. Today I would like us to consider the rule of proximity, which is very, very important. The rule of proximity. Rule of proximity. The rule of proximity with. Either or neither. Good. Or neither nor. So we shall be considering this rule today, the rule of proximity, and it has to do with either or neither nor. Now, what does this rule state? Now, the rule of proximity states that anytime two nouns appear at the subject part of the sentence and one is singular and the other is plural, the verb must agree with the nearer subject. We say nearer subject, we are referring to the subject which will be closer to the verb. Good. In that case, if the nearer subject is singular, the verb should be singular. If it's plural, it should also be plural. Let's look at this example. Either the boy or the students. You see, either the boy or the students. We have two nouns appearing at the subject part of the sentence. We have boy and then students, but one is singular and the other is plural. Which one is nearer to the verb? We are supposed to place the answer here. So either the boy or the students dash. So you can see that students is closer to the verb answer than the boy. And because students is plural, the verb should also be plural so that the two can agree. So we say either the boy or the students are troublesome. You see, either the boy or the students are troublesome. We used are because the noun which is nearer to the verb or which is closer to the verb is plural. And so the verb should also be plural so that the two can agree. Because it says subject-verb agreement. The subject must agree with this verb. Great. Now, let's consider the next example. Now, I'm using the same example, but this time, instead of either the boy, I'll make it either the students. Either the students or the boy. So you can see that this time, boy, which is singular, is now closer to the verb than students, which is plural. You get it? So either the students or the boy. So because boy is singular, the verb should also be what? Be singular. So we say either the students or the boy is troublesome. Look at the difference between the two. Great. So we are saying that anytime two nouns appear at the subject part of the sentence and one is singular and the other is plural, the verb must agree with the nearer subject. So if the nearer subject is singular, the verb should be singular. If it's plural, the verb should also be plural. That is the rule of proximity. So if you are asked what does the rule of proximity state, because then you say that the rule of proximity states that anytime two nouns appear at the subject part of the sentence, one is singular and the other is plural, the verb must agree with the nearer subject. That is great. This is the only rule that I would like us to consider for today. The next week we shall look at prepositional phrases. Prepositional, the work that they do in subject-verb agreement. Thanks for your time. See you.